Hey y'all, it's Commodore21 back here with another great tutorial. In this one we're going to be working on getting to the Nether. There's a few great things you can do with the Nether. Glowstone works as an unpowered light source, and you can only get that in the Nether. There's also some other things like, Nether fortresses. You can get blaze rods and gas tiers, which can be used in like potions. So I'm going to show you how to get there. First thing you're going to need is a source of lava. I found one down here while mining. I used just a few buckets to pick it up. A bucket is made if you just, well here, I'll show you. If this is your crafting table, 3 by 3 here. A bucket will be made by putting an iron here, here, and there. So like that. And that's going to be the iron ingot. And that can carry any liquid, water and lava being the two that are from default Minecraft. There's also oil that is in the Tekkit mod pack. It's a good source of power. So let's get up to the surface and I'll show you how you do this. There's two ways you can do this. You can either take the lava from a cave, or there's even some lava you can find on the surface in some places, and bring it up to a water source, or you can take a water source and bring it down to your lava. Either way, it doesn't matter. When water and lava mix, one of two things happens. Either you will get cobblestone, and that happens if you combine the lava and the water, where the water is kind of run down, where it's not like it's not like a full block like here, but you run it around a little bit, and it starts to get kind of shallow. Like if I dropped it here, it would turn into a cobblestone, whereas if I dropped it here, it would turn into the obsidian, which is what I'm looking for, the black stuff. You're going to need 10 obsidian to make a portal, or you can do it with 14. It works the exact same way. So I'll show you how to do that here. So you just drop the buckets of lava straight into the water, or you can drop the water straight onto the lava. Drop it all here. And the thing about obsidian is it is the strongest material in the game that you can actually break. So you're going to need to use a diamond pickaxe for it. It's a little expensive, but it works. It's the only way you can get to the Nether. Where am I hiding my diamonds? I got a few of them here. Sticks over here. And so it's going to take a while to actually manage to break the obsidian. I'm going to go to bed real quick. And you can't really see the overlay showing that the block is getting damaged because the obsidian is that dark black, kind of an ash color. But it does happen. It's going to take a few seconds for each. So you can sit here and chomp away at that, and it takes a while. And then, like any resource, it just drops it and you can pick it up. I will warn you, however, if you end up bringing water down to a lava source, when you can drop the water and it can just kind of plane over all of that lava, and one water can turn like 12, 15, 100 lava into obsidian. But if that lava is more than 1 deep and you stand up here and you break it, the obsidian is going to fall and it's going to land right in the lava. So that's why I just prefer to bring it up here. It's a little bit easier. Yeah, I make a few trips down to the mine, but it's not that bad. No sense you guys watching me break the rest of this obsidian here. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, folks, I'm back. I finished mining out my obsidian, as you can see here. And I mentioned that you can build your portal either with 10 or 14 obsidian. They both work the exact same way as I mentioned before. So here's the difference. You can either build it like this, and that works just fine, and it's there, but it just doesn't have the corners in, or you can come and put in the corners, and that's my preference just because it looks nicer in my opinion. No one really ever sees it, except for if you're like flying in a jetpack over your roof or something. But big deal, doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to tell you how you need to play. Anyway, the portal will work the same way without it. The last thing you need to do to get this working and transporting you into the Nether is you need to make flint and steel to start the portal and activate it for the first time. After that, it'll always work for you. Unless like a ghast hits it in the nether, then you're out of luck. So I recommend bringing a chest to the nether and leaving a flint and steel there, because the ghast is, one of the flying mobs in the nether, and it can literally blow out your portal. So flint and steel you'll just make by doing that. And then if you just come over here and right click on the bottom of your portal, ta-da! And that's that. So let's drop all this unnecessary stuff and go take a quick look-see. I recommend bringing to the nether, the first or second time you go, a lot of cobblestone. So like we mentioned the deep storage unit earlier, I've got 6,200 of it here. You just grab, a bunch of 64s of that, and you can use it for building a house there, because the nether's, not quite as hospitable as the overworld is. So here's my nether, it's still rendering. Here we are. Unfortunately, I don't spawn out in the open somewhere, and waypoints tend to not work real well in here. And your minimap also doesn't work at all. But that's the nether. Yeah, I was really hoping to find a giant lava pool around here somewhere that I could use, but no luck. Anyway, the reason it's really important to get to the nether, especially if you're planning on using machines from the Industrial Craft and Buildcraft mods, is because you can power them from geothermal generators. Something I'm going to be doing here inside the next couple of videos is setting up some of these geothermal generators, and I'll pump lava, literally teleport it out of the nether and into some tanks on the overworld, and then with those generators I'll produce all the electricity I'll ever need, and I literally have an infinite amount of it, because if you've ever been to the nether before, you find these giant lava pools. I mean, 300 squares wide, 90 squares deep kind of a thing. And I appear to be pretty well trapped in here, unfortunately. Well, that's pretty much all for this video. I'll see you guys later. Oh, I've got lava right above me here, so that'll be nice. See, I mentioned before, if you leave those particles on, you can see this, whereas, you might be able to see that if your particles over here in your options menu are disabled. In the video settings, you've got the particles here. If you set it to, decreased, that'll still show up, but if you set it to none, or minimal, sorry, they'll still be there. Oh, there isn't a none. There used to be. Oh well, so you'll be able to see them. So cool, I've got a lava pool. I'll find out, mining my way up there. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you want, and you'll get updates on every new video that comes out for me, and you can choose to watch it or not. As always, if you have any questions on what I did or how I did it, something you're doing is not working, feel free to either leave a reply down in the comments, and I will get back to you on that, or you can send me an email at comnerd21@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you there as well. I hope to hear from you guys soon, and keep up to date. ComNerd out.